Mason, you guys obviously have a big rematch coming tomorrow night,
Yep.
Thursday night. Talk about that just a little bit.
It's a huge game. They're a good team, they're talented, and they always play well against us. I think the biggest difference on this game will be, hopefully we'll get back in transition. We knew that going into the last game, but I don't think we fully understood how well to get out and run. And, I think it'll be a different game if we can, that along with other things, we have to make adjustments offensively as well, but if we can get back in transition and make them work for their offense, I think we'll have a better chance to win.
How much more comfortable are you guys now as a team than you were for that first game?
Much more. I've said this a couple times in other interviews, but I think after the Miami game, we kind of we've started to hit our stride with our new group. Guys are comfortable in their roles with Ryan being out, and I think we're playing differently, and we kind of accepted that's how we have to play.
Over the weekend, Coach Gottfried said he thinks that game kind of spoke a sleeping giant. I mean, does it? I won't say it takes a game like
Miami game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Does it? I won't say it takes a game like that, but when you have some stuff that's kind of exposed, some weaknesses, is it easier to kind of improve from that? And
Yeah. I mean, they're glaring at that point. I mean, when you lose by 30, you have to take a realistic look, and I think we did that, and we've been better since, for sure. We've been better on the road, and right or wrong, it happened, and we've come back stronger since then.
One of the things that Krzyzewski said is he wants you to stay out of foul trouble. How do you kind of find that fine line between, the aggressiveness in a game?
I don't know if I found it.
Yes.
Against Wake Forest, I was in foul trouble, and I went back and watched the film, and even though I was in foul trouble, I really didn't like how I played with foul trouble. I gave up just a lot of layups. I let Thomas, really just score with no resistance at all. So, you start off the Florida State game, and I have no fouls, so I'm like, I can be aggressive, and then I get two quick ones, and I just have to be smarter. I think a lot of staying out of foul trouble is doing your work early on defense. If you play behind, you have a greater chance to pick up fouls in the post. And I just have to do my work early so I don't get in positions where it's easier to call fouls on.
You guys over the last 3 games have shot average above 50%.
Yeah.
Since that low point at Miami. What's the difference in the offense from your point of view that's making those shots fall?
Well, I think the biggest thing is we're taking better shots. We're helping each other get open. I think that Miami game, the ball wasn't moving quite as well. We're getting easier shots. I mean, they're more open. If you watch, there aren't guys rushing out at us. There aren't there's not people playing through double teams or the help side, and that's not all about the defense. It's more about our offense, being patient and taking good shots.
Everyone always talks about how Ryan was almost like a second coach on the floor because he's so cerebral. How has that adjusted since he's been injured?
Well, I think, like I said, since the Miami game, we've done a better job with the new group that we have. We have other smart guys, Quinn's out there, myself, Seth. We have guys who've played in big games, so I think we've done a better job since Miami.
And does Ryan still talk to guys like Emil?
No, Ryan's still very involved. He's talking to guys in the locker room, timeouts, halftime. So, and we know we're going to get him back too eventually. So he's done a good job of staying in constant communication with the team.